How's it going, listeners? Welcome back to CuboldCast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the newly released survival vampire game, V-Rising.
And also,
Rising.
citric acid.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to eat citric acid on fruit at the end.
Well, we're going to eat fruit with citric acid on it because it's going to be more fruit than citric acid.
Oh,
We would
yeah.
actually die if we had
Yeah.
Yeah, we were wondering before, how much citric acid would it take to kill you?
no idea.
I don't know. Maybe a cup.
Huh.
Imagine keeping it on
that.
your tongue for as long as you can.
Well, that's why if you eat too many sour warheads, your tongue bleeds.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's actually destroying your tongue.
Yeah.
That's got to be like... Okay, so me and Chug went to Big Y, and then I went to Stop and Shop, and then I went to Walmart, and none of them had citric acid.
It was all they had them there, but it was all out. They didn't for
What,
some reason
at Big
people
Y?
The guy said, yeah.
Oh.
He said they were all out of it.
They didn't even have it at Stop and Shop or Walmart. Maybe they were out of it.
Cuz he like pointed to a tag and it said citric acid on it
Oh.
and there was none in there.
Huh.
So either they were out of it, people bought it out, or they just didn't have a stock of it.
They might not restock it. Or, well, maybe not as much because, I mean, I don't really know.
People
Why you
don't
would
really
use-
look for it.
The citric acid brings back memories of years ago where you got this candy maker set.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you just ate the citric acid straight up.
Oh yeah. The candy took too long to make, so I was just like, boo, I'm just gonna eat this.
But it also came with packs of corn syrup. And this stuff is the stickiest stuff in the world. It's
Ugh.
insane. So, of course, he put it all over his body and his
Wait.
hands. And he tried to climb the wall like Spider-Man.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And he touched the walls below the deck. And,
Oh, there's still handprints there, right?
yeah, the stickiness
Oh, those?
Yeah.
like collected on it. And it turned black. And it's been like 10 years probably.
Yeah, something like that.
And there's still those handprints on the house.
Oh yeah, when we went to the store, I had a thing of fruit in my hand because we're gonna put it on the fruit later on, and we went up to a guy because we were trying to find the citric acid, and I went up to a worker and I was like, "It's like, do you know you guys have any citric acid?" He's like, he just looked at me like all weird because I had a thing of fruit, and he's like, "What are you gonna use it for?" And I'm like,
Why did he ask that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it
no.
was just really weird. And then he's like, and then it was weird. I told him, oh yeah, we're gonna put it on the fruit. And then he was just like, he took a second to like click of what I even said, and he's like, okay, I'll go check in the back.
I still don't know why he would ask that though.
Yeah, that is
I
kinda
don't
weird.
know.
I've never had an employee ask me what I'm going to do with what I
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah, no, that
It
is
just
kinda
sounds
weird.
very odd, I guess. Citric acid, like it just sounds like something bad.
Sounds like you're going to make
Yeah.
like drugs with it.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I wonder if you
I don't
can.
think- I don't know.
Maybe
Is
I
that
don't know.
sweet though? Or is it just straight sour?
It's
it's
sour.
like the sourest thing you could probably eat.
Hmm.
Like this, it's the most sour part of a lemon
It's like
without the lemon.
this, like a warhead.
Yeah.
The thing about a warhead,
But worse.
it's like concentrated warhead.
Yeah. That's funny. That story about the candy reminded me, you know, back in like when we were younger, maybe like 10 to 12, and we were like in that spy phase.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like climb walls. So I don't know how, I think my brother might have had like something similar to this for another purpose. But I got these like little claw gloves. Like they were gloves and they had these like little spikes on them. And I like try to climb like the
The
wall.
bricks.
Yeah, the bricks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We had these they were lights. I don't know why they were considered spy gear, but they would clip onto each of your fingers and each had a little flashlight on it.
Mm.
But the thing is, they looked like spy gear from the old Spy Kids movie
Yeah.
where they used to climb walls. And so we thought we could climb walls with them. And we
Oh,
tried them.
yeah.
And of course, it didn't
I've
work.
seen people do videos where they turn off all the lights and they have those on their fingers and then they do these like light shows.
Huh.
It's kind of cool.
That's like a really random thing.
I feel like
It
a lot of
is.
people had that spy face though.
I think most people did.
Yeah.
They used to have a lot of spy movies for kids
Mhm.
back in the day.
Spy Kids.
They don't do
Well,
it
yeah.
anymore, I don't think.
They had that Cody Banks thing.
Oh, I remember we were really into that.
Cody Banks. What was that one? Oh wait, no, that's not a spy. I don't think that was a spy movie. The Time.
It wasn't Time Loop, was it?
No, it was with the kid with the blonde hair.
I know what you're talking
With
about.
the van, they went back in time or
Minutemen.
yeah, that's it.
Minutemen.
That
The
you were-
old
you were
Disney
obsessed
movie.
with
I
that.
loved that movie. I
That
don't
was
know
actually
why.
a good one. I don't know if they were spies or not. I don't think so.
No, they weren't.
Oh.
There was another one that was I forgot what it was. It wasn't a little kid movie. It was like time loop. But
One of the Spy Kids movies was like there's a time enemy or
it
time
wasn't Spy
villain.
Kids.
Oh,
It was I forgot what it was, but it was like people would go through time and they would come out somewhere else in the present time. So they go back in time to like teleport somewhere else. I forgot what it was. I don't think it was a little kid movie, but it was like it came out years ago. I forgot what it was called, but it was actually a good movie. I remember.
that's weird. You talking about Looper?
Was it Looper?
No, not Looper. Looper is good, but Jumper.
Jumper
With
Oh,
Hayden
with-
Christensen.
with-
It
Yeah.
might have been Jumper.
Yeah, that was like,
yeah.
I remember that movie.
That was weird. I totally forgot about that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I watched that movie and another horror movie that he was in because I finished Revenge of the wait, no, what am I saying? Wait. Episode 3. Is that Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was episode 3 and I was like, oh. And then I watched like a bunch of his other movies.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think Jumper was kind of mid though, but I liked
Yeah.
it.
I liked it when we were younger.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those movies that probably weren't great, but you liked it anyway.
It was kind of just a fun movie.
yeah.
The Summer Game Fest happened and
Well,
there was a lot.
I watched pretty much all of it.
I watched a day.
But there's I think it might still be going on.
I don't
It was just
know.
maybe an indie showcase right now,
Yeah.
but I don't really care much for the indie showcases because all the games are pretty much the same.
Mhm.
There's like every once in a while there's like a little gem indie game that comes out of it, but most of
Yeah.
the time they're all mid.
But
But the first day, which was the one that you watched, there's a lot.
Yeah, there really was.
We're not going to get into it today, but we'll talk about it at the end of the month because it's like gaming news, and that's what we do at the end of the month.
That's
But
gonna be huge.
there's a lot of good stuff.
there was a
too.
lot of stuff in it that was really good. But we'll talk about the first part later on. But the Bethesda showcase yesterday, it was very short, but it had a lot of good stuff in it.
Redfield. Is that what it's called?
Redfield, yep.
Yeah.
Wait,
Redfield
what
is
is Redfield?
It's a vamp. It looks like Back for Blood. I showed you a little bit of gameplay yesterday. You said it looked like Back for Blood, maybe Rainbow
You
Six.
sure you're talking about me?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, and it was a vampire game by Arcane, the same people who did Dishonored, Prey and stuff. Looks pretty interesting.
Gameplay looks solid.
Mm-hmm.
Really solid. The other thing is, they did show off gameplay for Modern Warfare 2, and again, like there was a lot to cover, so we can't get all into it today. But-
Starfield.
Yeah, but the Modern Warfare 2 gameplay looks really good.
Yeah,
Like like graphically, because the Modern Warfare engine has always like looked the best for me.
you got to get that new card so you can
I
play
know.
it.
I was gonna buy it the other day, but it's just like, I don't know.
Once you have it,
I
you don't
know,
have to
but-
think about it anymore.
I know, but I also can play games like just normally.
Yeah,
Like that's like $800. It's like, I don't
it's
know.
just up to you.
I've had it in my cart so many times,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I can still play 1080p or no 1440p at like at least 60.
Yeah, but you get
60 to-
double, maybe even triple,
know.
depending on the game.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is for the new Modern Warfare 2 and the new Warzone coming out, I actually would probably really like that.
Mm-hmm.
I might just have to get a 3080.
Do it.
They're nice cards.
I know.
But yeah, that's one game that I'm definitely gonna pre-order, and I might get the
The ultimate,
the
or
ultimate,
the
which is
vault
like-
edition.
yeah,
and you
which is
rarely do
100.
that.
Yeah, and it's on Steam now too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like I never get the ultimate stuff. That's like Ricky's thing. He
Yeah.
always gets the
Yeah.
COD ultimates, like even if it's like Vanguard.
Did you already get it?
What?
Did you already get the Ultimate Edition?
He?
I
Yeah.
don't know if he did.
I'm not sure. I
Oh.
haven't pre-ordered it yet. Because I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna find out what the vault thing
Weapon
for the
vault?
weapon vault is.
It might be a pack of weapons or something.
I'm not sure, but
Like
it said the
one vault.
first ever, so it's a new thing.
I bet it's gonna be a vault a season, so you can buy a vault each season or something, and it
That
has
would be
like
pretty
5
cool.
blueprints or something.
but are you gonna get it?
Most likely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Usually what happens is I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. But then everyone's having fun playing it, and I
Yeah.
want to play it too.
Well,
so-
with Vanguard, it was different.
Yeah,
Like it didn't look interesting to me.
yeah. I mean, it does look very good.
But Modern Warfare 2, I've had so much fun with the first Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare is different.
That I really want it.
What I usually do is I wait until like either just before release or just after release, and then I get really cheap on G2A. The last 2 games I got for like 40. So I can probably get it cheaper because it's $70.
Unfortunately,
If I can get it for like
They're gonna
50,
start doing that.
yeah.
I hope most people don't start doing that though.
I think it's
don't
just
know.
going to be the greedy companies.
Activision.
Activision, EA is probably going to start doing that with their games. I
Yeah.
guarantee the new Jedi game is going to be 70.
Is it though?
I feel like it is going to be.
That it wouldn't be worth 70.
It wouldn't, but yeah, I feel like they're going to try to do it.
The other one was like 30 hours completionist.
Yeah, I beat it in less than 30, I think.
So I don't know why you'd ever pay $70 for a game that you play for less than 30.
Well, I mean, you also pay $60 for a game that you play for 4 hours. So, I mean,
What?
I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of them that did that. Like, there was like 4 hours of content or something. I can't think of any on the top
That's
of
how
my
you make
head,
people
but
mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. And they did get mad for a lot of those games.
There was a
so-
game that came out that was $60 that had. Wait, Resident Evil 3? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about?
That was 60?
It was 60.
That's insane.
I was
Yeah.
I got it for like 10
That
bucks.
was $6.
10 balls. No, I got it for $10 and I wasn't impressed with it. I don't know what I said.
I don't know what kind of currency you're using.
10 balls. I got it for 10 balls.
Okay.
I have to say something every podcast.
That's
That
funny.
makes no sense whatsoever.
Had balls on your mind.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
I had money on my mind.
Oh, what? You
'Cause
played
they're-
Battle? Oh, wait, what?
Because we were talking about $60 and stuff, like the
Yeah.
amount of money.
Oh.
So I don't know where that came from.
You were playing Battlefield.
Oh,
other day.
I like season 1.
So it's kind of weird that they're calling this season 1, even though it's almost been out for a year.
Yeah, because it's the first Battle Pass implementation.
So, what is the general reception on this? Do people agree that they fixed a lot of what made it?
Oh, they didn't fix much. It's the new map. It's basically the new map and the new challenge system that they added with the Battle Pass.
But everything's basically the same. Like
Everything
the
else
operators.
is pretty much the same. They did change. What was it? Now there's only 2 to 3 operators that can res everybody. Everybody before, all the operators used to be able to res anybody on the ground. But now they've limited it to like the medic class and the resupply classes that can res everybody. So I've been using Falk, she has a medic gun that you can shoot at people. So I'm basically standing behind everybody as they're pushing, and I just fire at the ground around them and it heals them.
Why does it smell like butt in here? Are you farting?
I had to.
It smells like eggs.
I can't smell it.
Me and Chug had this huge breakfast before.
I was like, what is this?
Your eyes just to the terror started setting in.
It's
does
the
stink in here.
SpongeBob thing where the nostrils are huge.
Burner.
Bruh.
Dude, the old
It smells so
SpongeBob is
bad.
actually so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the stuff that they did, the detailed cartoon look,
Yeah.
It's weird.
just so
They do that with the new cartoons, but it's not as good.
no. I don't even know if is SpongeBob still running. Ben,
They haven't done episodes.
was it?
They haven't made
What is in
episodes
our show notes? Citric acid is hard.
Wait, what?
That's what Kill put in there.
I didn't put that.
What does
I
that
didn't-
mean?
Oh,
Ben, did you do that? Oh, Ben did that.
What does it mean, Ben?
I don't know. I just removed.
oh,
Oh, wait. Oh,
It's hard to get.
I put in there. I put in the show notes. Citric acid is hard to get, and Ben removed the
to get. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, you already mentioned that both of you went to stores to find it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then turns out you guys had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was under the sink.
Ew.
But I called Dad and made sure it was food grade.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah. Because see, we checked some of the like detergent aisles. I feel like is that a thing that
No, I
Uh,
don't think it's a detergent, but I'm pretty sure that has been placed in detergent aisles
Like-
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because I think Dad puts it in the water softener sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not this stuff. He buys like big chunks. They're like the salt that you buy for
Oh, imagine
the water
oh.
softener. It's that size
I
chunks.
just imagine like popping one of those in your mouth.
I've done
Eating
it.
What?
I've licked it anyway, and it was just concentrated sour.
Oh,
It
man.
doesn't even taste like anything. It just gives you that sour feeling.
Wow.
But
That's
as you
crazy.
guys cut me off before talking about Battlefield
Oh, sorry.
entirely.
Oh, well,
That wasn't me.
I couldn't
Well, I mean, it was
concentrate.
me.
Yeah,
But it
that's
wasn't
true.
me.
But you guys should at least try the new map. It's
Yeah. Well, I
I'd
feel
give it
like
a shot.
I've been having a lot of fun with the game.
I still have like 6 hours of my trial left.
I was playing with Zebby the other day. He really liked the map.
Huh.
So
It's weird. Every time we played it, we had fun,
Mm-hmm.
but then we all know it has issues.
yeah,
But we still had fun when a bunch of us played it.
like it still has the optimization issues.
Yeah.
They're planning on fixing that in the future. It obviously isn't perfect. And it also, I don't know if it deserves that mostly negative.
No, I think
Oh,
it's,
no, it's
review-
overwhelmingly.
yeah.
No, it's mostly now.
Oh, it actually
okay.
went up?
It was never overwhelmingly.
I think
yeah, it
mixed
was.
would be a better word for it, or a better
Yeah, it-
rating for it.
But the people are just so mad about it that they're just constantly throwing out negative reviews for it. So I don't know.
I mean, I still have 6
There's-
hours left of my trial left.
High hopes for the game. I
Yeah.
have high hopes for it. They could bring it back. They're slowly doing it. So
Yeah.
It did have overwhelmingly negative
Oh, right now?
in November.
no, it's still
Oh.
it's mostly negative
Oh, okay.
now.
It's actually crazy that it's almost a year since it came out.
No, it's November.
I remember.
Well, we were in Vermont
Yeah.
playing the beta.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That was in
what was it on the
August?
TV?
we were playing
the
on my
controller.
laptop
Yeah,
with it at like 40 FPS on the TV.
that was bad. That
It
was
was really bad.
badly optimized.
Mm-hmm.
but
It was fun though.
it was.
So you guys want to get into V Rising?
Yes.
Let's do it.
We talked about this very briefly last week, saying, "Oh,
Did
maybe
we?
we'll try it." Yeah,
Oh, we
I think
did.
so.
Yeah. We didn't know anything about the game.
No.
So
Well, you mentioned a little, or you said that. Well, you
I
said
mentioned it was a survival
yeah,
game.
people like it.
And I mentioned that it like replaced Rust for people, which
Yeah,
it does.
yeah, it does. I'd
Um,
play this over. Well,
Well,
yeah,
for the PvP, I guarantee you'd go
Yeah.
back to Rust.
no, yeah.
well, there
'cause-
might be different servers.
Yeah.
They're like more active and more aggressive servers. The server we're on isn't really.
Mm-hmm.
We've only run into friendlies.
That is
but
true.
even then, like, I don't think you could. It doesn't like replace Rust, but
It gives you a
takes the
whole
place
different
of-
experience.
yeah. But like, if you wanted that, that terror that you get in Rust. Like we always say this when you're out like mining resources and it's nighttime,
Mhm.
and then you hear someone walking.
You mean
or something.
daytime?
or even daytime, and you hear a gunshot.
Because it's the opposite for this game. So you're obviously a vampire.
Oh yeah, true.
And there's a day and night cycle, and obviously the day is shorter, which is good.
hmm
Normally it's not in real life, but that's kind of obvious. But basically, if you're stuck out in the sun, you have a certain amount of time before you start taking damage, which is really cool.
And it melts you.
It does. It destroys your health. So you have to like go into the shade, which is really interesting because you don't really ever see that in any other survival games like that.
I actually really like that mechanic because like you'll be out in the open and you're just panicking to find shade, so you'll go behind like this little rock,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll just give you like just that much of shade.
Well, especially when you're fighting bosses. If you're fighting a boss,
Oh,
and we'll talk about the bosses a little bit later, but if you're fighting it and it turns daytime, you're screwed
yeah.
because you're also taking damage from the sun and from the boss. So it's like really difficult.
So the gameplay's kind of like Diablo-ish. See, I've never played Diablo, so I don't know, but I think that's the style, right?
It's like a MOBA game turned survival game in a
A
way.
MOBA?
It's like an above
Yeah,
view.
like an above view, like you can use your mouse to look around and you can also use the
Huh.
mouse
it
cursor.
looks similar to a MOBA.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first.
Yeah, same.
If we haven't played Lost Ark, but people say that the combat is very similar.
Mm.
Even though it's not a MOBA, that's an MMO. It's like very close to a MOBA and an MMO type of thing.
Yeah. Survival MMO top down.
The one thing that wow, bubble throat. The one thing that makes it really different, obviously, is the vampire aspect to it,
Mhm.
which obviously changes everything. I mean, the whole
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is very supernatural. The
Mhm.
bosses are supernatural. Your abilities are
Well, a
supernatural.
lot of them are. There's a lot of them that are just regular people.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The blood system's really cool too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You always need blood in order to either heal yourself or obviously stay alive.
You have this blood pool in the center of your screen, and
The bottom. It's not in the center.
a bottom center. Yeah.
Yeah.
But whenever you need health, you activate it and drink from this blood pool. But if that blood pool is depleted, then you actually just start losing all your health. It goes down slowly. So you got to keep eating or drinking the blood and attacking people. But on top of that, you also get a percentage of blood. And there's different blood types. So let's say there's like a rogue enemy who's like just like a random wandering person in the forest. They'll have the rogue blood type. And let's say they're like 30% blood. That'll activate 30% of the abilities of that character. So the higher the percentage, the more abilities you get for that blood type. So it's cool because you'll be wandering around and you want to seek out the higher blood typed enemies, not just random people.
The higher the level, usually.
The more
Actually-
benefits you get.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think it also relates to the max health that you can have. Is that right? I feel like because like okay,
Certain enemies, yeah.
so like if I'm desperate and I just drink a rat's blood, right, and it's 0% blood quality or whatever, my max health is like half. But then if I get someone like a hunter that has 80% health quality, I obviously have my full health bar.
No.
So it doesn't have to do with percentage, but it might have to do with blood types. So the rat blood type might actually limit your health.
Oh, okay.
I'm not actually sure.
It doesn't. There's no limitation with health. There is a battle system which if you're in combat, and you lose health, there's that black bar that always shows up. That's the max health you could regen to
That's what
in
it
the
is?
fight. Yes.
Oh, so that's why
So
we
you need to
leave.
leave the fight, and then you can regen your full
Oh.
health again.
That's what it is.
The blood type
It gives you
is
bonuses.
it gives you bonuses plus the higher percentage that you have, it gives you more health per like second. So
like-
you regen your health quicker
Oh,
with
okay.
higher blood types.
Oh, okay.
I ate a bear yesterday, and I got the creature blood type, or it was beast blood type, or something like that. And they actually have a high sun resistance, so you can be out in the sun longer before you start to take damage.
Huh.
And I've never actually gotten above like 60% blood type. I'm assuming that's later in the game when you're higher in the map. But even just getting like 30 to 40% gives you a significant boost.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in the game. Like
There
that
is.
especially makes it makes it really fun though.
It
It's like especially
does.
when you're going in a fight, you kind of like save the one with the good blood like percentage off to the side. Like you ever do that? Where you're like fighting a mob of them and
Oh,
you leave that guy
yeah.
alive so you can drink his blood later.
Yeah.
Now that I think of it, I got 80% yesterday on a random enemy.
Oh wow.
The highest I got was like 65%.
I've only
blood.
gotten like 50%. I haven't gotten too high.
It gave me a lot of boost. I did it on the warrior type, and that gives you boost to all your combat abilities. So your cooldowns are slower, are faster. You do like 20% more damage.
Wow.
And then if you have 100% on that type, you get like a 30% boost to every other stat below it.
Wow.
So if you manage to get 100%, then you're like really powerful.
You're OP, but then if you lose health, you got to use that blood.
Yeah.
And then if you need to refill it, you need to find another person with 100%.
Have
or
you guys
else
ever
won't
got
get that.
like you got like really good health, like a blood type or blood percentage, like let's say 50%, and then by accident you feed on someone else? That's like 10%.
Well,
You're like,
although
no.
you can cancel it and it won't give you any.
Oh,
So if you just left click,
yeah.
it kills them right away,
Yeah.
and you don't get the blood.
You know what they need to add though is a cancellation for reviving your teammates.
Yeah. That's gotten us killed so
You
many
can't
times.
cancel.
You can't cancel?
No.
We've tried. Like when we were fighting the bomb guy, he drops these bombs that have a huge radius, but they activate slowly.
But it's constant. It's so irritating.
Yeah, but I was trying to get Caleb up yesterday, and he placed a bomb down, and I had probably like 15 seconds before this bomb would even go off. So I was like, I gotta cancel this. So I was like spamming every button possible to cancel it, and then it blew up and killed us both.
Yeah. It's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk a little bit about okay, so we went on a public PvP VE server, but we have no PvP experience.
Mhm.
But the one thing that's interesting that I was talking to Caleb about this the other day is that your gear level does not matter in a fight with another person.
The only thing that I would think matters is the skills that you get for a higher tiered weapon.
Yeah.
So let's say that somebody had iron and you had copper. They would have a second ability that they could use against you that you don't have.
You might have a faster cooldown for those. I don't know. Maybe with the better weapons.
Maybe I know with rings and maybe the cape, it gives you a faster cooldown for abilities.
Yeah. Plus the rings, don't they give boosts to your special abilities, like your magic abilities?
Yeah, and they might have a higher tiered magic ability that they got from a really difficult boss or something. So it could matter at times.
Mm-hmm. The only people we ran into were friendly.
Well, yeah, every single person.
One guy bowed to you.
Yeah, he just walked up to me and I stared at him. He just bowed and then just walked away. I was like, okay.
There was one guy who was a wolf and he was chasing you. And I thought he was going to come kill you, but then you stopped and he ran past you.
Yeah, it was like Elizabeth or something weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually hit that guy.
Oh, really?
I hit him by I thought it was a normal wolf. And then I saw the name. I was like, oh no, he's going to try to kill me. And it just kept going.
We went past the boss, one of the boss arenas, and we saw a guy getting revived.
Yeah.
And there was like the team of 3 there too. We probably could have walked up to them and asked if we wanted to PvP with them.
Yeah.
To test it out, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Before we joined this server, I also tried out a PvE server, and I was wandering around, and I went into one of those camps, and I think there's an archer boss there. Some guy was fighting her, and I went in and just like did the final hit on the boss and got the blood.
And you took it from him?
No, that we both did.
Oh, okay.
It's different than other MMOs where one person will harvest it. You all get it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I guess
but the stuff that drops though, that's first come first serve.
Yeah.
But
there is also, with the PvP servers, there's also raiding, which we don't have experience with either.
I was watching a lot of videos on it, mainly early game raiding, which it involves explosives. So it only works if the person has a wooden base still.
Wait, what if we took the bear to it?
I actually don't know.
Because we destroyed the wooden wall.
Yeah.
Trying to get into the big base camp where we fought that iron dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't work.
So with the stone, so our castle right now it looks just like a castle. It's all stone, huge walls and stuff.
Yeah.
So so explosives won't work on that?
No, you need a siege golem.
Yeah, what's that about?
And that's a higher level, and I don't really know much about it.
Well, there were the golems that are around. I wonder if you need to like use that ability that we got. No, not make him a servant. Maybe you need to find a way to like tame it.
Or or I'm thinking maybe even late game you'll kill like a golem giant and then you can get a summoning thing or something.
And plus, I was looking in the workbench, I think it was. There's a couple of keys that you can get.
I've seen those.
And I looked at what they were. They look insane. Like to make them, you need like 600 iron ingots and like insane stuff like that. But basically what you can do with those is if you do get into somebody's base, you can use the key on their castle heart and you can take their base over.
Wow.
So you could literally just steal people's bases.
You know, something else that is kind of like a relief from this game is that the upkeep for your castle is so easy.
It's just one material.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just blood essence, which you get from bosses.
But we literally have a full chest of it.
Yeah.
And we're never running out.
Yeah.
There's no way we're going to run out.
It almost seems broken easy in a way.
Yeah. But I like that though.
I do like it.
It's not like Rust where, I mean, you know, they like double, what was it? Did they double the upkeep?
Yeah.
cost?
Well, this is years ago. They didn't used to have the upkeep. They would have a system where if you didn't open your door for like 12 hours, your base would start to decay. So then they added you needed to put a ton of materials in your tool cupboard.
But it determined the materials that you put in or how your base was made.
Yeah.
So like if your base was made out of stone, you need a ton of stone. You need to place that in there.
But it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or it is ridiculous. The amount of materials you need.
Like you need multiple people to get on and farm for an hour or two just to like get it set for the next day.
Well, I feel like they did this with the blood essence for a reason, so you can focus on either PvPing, raiding, or killing bosses.
Yeah.
They they wanted to push you to fight the bosses.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
It's fun.
So like that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
So it's if raiding, or what is it? If like building your base was the main part of the game, I could see it being different. But if like the bosses are the main part of the game and like progression, that's the main part.
I looked up the Siege Golem, and you need to beat a level 48 boss first. Then you unlock something where you can craft a Siege Golem stone, and then it's pretty expensive. It's
Level
a
80 boss.
12 greater blood essence. No, 48.
That's actually not that far from where we are.
Yeah. 12 greater blood essence.
That's hard to get, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unsullied hearts are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Star Scourge, or not Star Scourge. Why did I say that? Scourge Stone.
Star Scourge Redon.
That's probably why. Yeah. Scourge Stone though. Have you seen that before?
No.
Mm-mm.
You needed 16 of that. 200 gem dust.
Oh,
It's
it's hard enough getting like 20.
and 200
Yeah.
stone bricks.
I wonder if everything's easier to get up north.
Probably.
I guarantee everything's much easier to get up there.
It'll probably bring us to that point, which we might even need to make a secondary base up there and
Probably.
then just teleport between the two.
Oh, because we
Yeah.
can make a waygate in. Yeah, because we
Yeah.
want to make a base. We made it our base on a cliff. We have a cliff here and then another cliff on top. So maybe we can, that bottom section, we can turn into like a hub
Yeah.
for the waygates and
Yeah.
stuff.
And if we
we have a
teleport.
second one too. Second Castle Heart.
Oh, we do?
We can make it.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
we could put one across the world.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But something else, like in line with this whole the upkeep is super easy thing, is Chug said this the other day, is like it seems like they took all the things that are annoying with survival games and just didn't add them. Like for instance, the sawmill, you just have to put the wood in there and it works on its own, or the furnace, you just put the ore in there and it'll smelt it. You don't have to fuel it with wood or anything like that. It just kind of like does it.
Mm-hmm.
They made it in a way that it's not a hassle
Yeah.
to get materials.
But it is grindy sometimes.
It is grindy,
Yeah.
but it would be even more grindy if they did
Oh my
the old-fashioned survival
I
way.
couldn't even
Yeah.
imagine that. But that like removing those annoying things helps the game though, because there's so much other things you can do, like fight the bosses and level up your character, get different magic abilities and stuff like that.
I'm glad that the blood doesn't deplete slowly like food. And you have to keep eating.
Yeah.
It's like stamina.
Oh, it does?
You sure?
I was testing it the other day just to see what would happen. So I went out for material farming for a while, and I didn't feed on anything. I just wanted to see what would happen. And it drained slowly, but not enough to where it was annoying in any way.
Because I got the level 80 guy, and I didn't want to drink that blood at all. So I kept it as high as possible for the longest time, and it didn't go down at all.
Well, the higher the percentage, the less it'll drain.
Oh.
So if you have 0%, it'll drain very quickly. But if you have like 40%, it'll stay there for like hours.
Huh.
If you don't take damage or don't use it.
Yeah, but it takes like the rust mechanics that we hated, the upkeep stuff. Some of the raid stuff, yeah, it is expensive, but it's different. Because a siege golem, you just craft one, and then you can just start breaking people's walls.
Well, that means that it's almost end game for raiding. Like,
That's true.
it gives you a lot of time to kind of build up your defenses. Like, if we played Rust and we started in a new server, we build a stone base. That's the highest we can get to. We go to sleep. We wake up the next day. We're raided.
Yeah.
All our stuff's taken.
Yeah.
All the 3-4 hours of work we put in the other day, that's all done. So they made it so raiding is only like way later,
I like that actually.
which is good.
The way it is early game raiding isn't really about materials. It's about setting your opponent's back.
Yeah.
Because you don't really get a lot, but you can destroy your opponent's stuff. Late game, you can craft keys that wipe out your opponent's entire castle immedially.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
that would
wipe it
suck.
out. It
No,
steals it.
I saw what happens. I did it. Well, without the key. someone had abandoned their base and left the doors open, and so that makes destroying free. Literally, all the walls just disappear. All the crafting materials just break.
Wait, how'd you do it?
The door was wide open, and you go up to the castle heart, and then it said hold F to destroy. It said owner has abandoned castle, so destroying is free. So I did that, and everything was immediately destroyed. The guy was laying in the ground, and all the things turned into just materials on the ground. And I could pick it up.
Okay, wait. Okay, so if that's the case, is there a way for us to defend the base? Because like if someone has a stone golem giant, whatever.
It probably takes quite a bit of attacking a base to actually break in.
Well, if we make that secondary base below it with another airlock,
it'd be
with
harder.
another door at the bottom of the stairs,
And our castle heart's at the top.
yeah, and if we surround the castle heart in a room,
Yeah.
it'll be ridiculously hard for people to raid us.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should try to push for that.
Yeah.
I saw a video of what people are doing now to avoid raids on high pop servers, and legit the entire castle is just doors. And they're just like, they go through like 400 doors just to get to their main area to confuse people. Because apparently it's pretty bad on the aggressive servers where people just get raided all the time.
There's probably like teams of 4 everywhere that are constantly playing.
Yeah, there got to be those, not Zerg clans, but like those people who know life the game.
Yeah.
Max team is 4 though.
Yeah.
So 4 per castle.
So the other day, at least on the server that we were on, there was that window of time where it allowed for raiding. Is that the case with every other server, or is it like sometimes it's always you can raid?
Maybe it's the server.
I thought it was every server because I was reading about there's a raid window on most servers.
Maybe official? Obviously official, probably they have a
Well,
raid
we're not
window.
on an official, I don't think.
Huh.
Oh yeah, we're not.
So it would say official in the name if we were on one, but
The one thing is that like I do want to raid. I want to do it.
Yeah, I want
I want
to
to try it eventually.
But I would feel bad because everyone on the server is so nice.
yeah.
Although
We have to find somebody that's aggressive,
rude, yeah.
and then we could push for that.
there was that person yesterday, I think, that started the raid. Maybe it was the day before. They got the golem.
They had the golem. They started something.
But it was funny because after they raided, they were all being so nice to each other. They're
Yeah.
like, get any good loot? And they're like, oh, GG, fun raid. And I'm like, who is being raided right now?
I don't know. The people, there's like no toxic people that we've seen so far in this
Yeah.
game,
Maybe
which
it's
is
because
good.
we're lower. I bet if we go higher up north.
There's like level 70s that
Yeah.
I've seen before in the server.
The map, actually, speaking of that, the map is actually so good.
It
It's
is.
so- It's so amazing. Like
Well
a lot of
done.
forest.
There's a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
A lot of enemies.
Just roaming the roads.
Then there's the vampire hunters that randomly like show up out of nowhere.
That's actually not a vampire hunter that randomly shows up. That's actually a main boss.
Oh, it is.
One
Oh,
of the V-Bloods.
Tristan or whatever his name is.
Oh.
Yeah. He is a
He's
higher level
tough.
guy.
He one-shotted me. Although
Yeah.
I was level like 25 at the time, he still one-shotted me.
I think he's closer to our level now. But that one dude who charges.
Oh,
I
he's a
hate
boss?
that. He's not a boss.
not.
He's an enemy.
He one-shots.
It doesn't matter.
Literally.
He's a high level enemy.
Well, there's
Super
the
annoying.
tree. The
Tree,
what are the-
Trist,
Tristans.
Treant?
Treants.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The treants that are just running around.
Yeah.
There was like one in front of our base on our private server.
Yeah. Those are annoying.
Yeah, but they're very slow, so you can outrun them really easily.
Yeah.
I prefer being on an online server rather than a private server.
Yeah, same.
That is true.
Because if like we can log on whenever we want to, but it also feels like you're more connected. Like there are just more people in the world, more vibrant and lively.
Although I will say, even if you did want to play on a private server, there's still so much to do that, like imagine, like obviously, like let's say Rust. You can't play Rust on a private server, really. Like if
Yeah.
it's you
Well,
alone.
Because there's no bosses, it'd be very boring.
There are the scientists and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
it's,
but the reason you do that is so you can get materials so you
Yeah.
can go in PvP.
yeah.
So
That's
it's Rust is a PvP pretty much only.
Rust is raiding simulator.
Yeah.
literally. But
Yeah.
this game, like you have all these bosses to beat. I think we're halfway.
No, not even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we spent hours yesterday and the day before fighting bosses.
Yeah.
We've beaten almost all the bosses in the southern portion of the map.
Okay.
Except for the one to our right and the Tristan Vampire Hunter guy.
Didn't you say that people said that these are easy bosses compared to the ones up north?
I don't know. No, I know there are two main bosses up north.
Ah.
Not
What's-
just V blood, but like actual bosses.
What I like about it is that it's an early access, and it's
Oh, you're
it
right.
seems like it's a polished game that's out.
I actually
fully.
didn't know it was in early access.
You
I thought it was
did?
a finished game.
No,
It seems very finished.
it's early access.
Wow.
So
they
it's-
could be adding more bosses.
More bosses, maybe even make the world bigger. Maybe even add new types of raiding.
Yeah.
Maybe add new weapon types. I don't know. Who knows?
It's so fun. It's actually refreshing.
Very, very
Yeah.
clean. I love it.
Because that type of game normally doesn't interest me, the top-down style.
Same.
But with the three of us playing, it's really fun.
Yeah, we usually. It's been a while since we've had a game that we've been wanting to play with each other.
Yeah.
Like there's Remnant that
But we played
We-
that because we were doing a podcast on it, really.
that is true,
But we
but
did do a podcast.
we're doing
on
a
it, right?
podcast on this game too.
I
But
know.
we're gonna play it after.
Yeah, but we want to. Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah. It's especially with survival games. There's so many lackluster ones out there.
That's
That
why.
are-
Yeah.
I hope Sons of the Forest is good.
I know.
That's gonna be another one of those big games that we're gonna be playing together a lot.
I have high hopes, but
hmm If it gets good reviews, I hope a bunch of people on our server get it and we can all play it
all
together.
the Forest.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people that we know that have played the first Forest game, but their experience was ruined by like let's say like okay,
half the people.
like Brian using what is he?
No, he
use?
wasn't even using.
Exploits?
He wasn't using exploits. He just booked it to the final
Oh.
place.
Because
He was like, "Oh, you want to beat the game really quick?"
no,
And he found the card, and then he just booked it to that place.
that's so
Huh.
dumb.
No, they didn't find the card. They booked it to that
Oh.
place and then realized that they need the card to even get in.
I forgot
they gave
about
up.
that. Yeah,
That ruins it because for us, we didn't know about all that kind of stuff.
we explored everything.
And we
at our own
uncovered
pace.
it. Yeah, it was like this weird mystery that we uncovered and blew us away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Remember we jumped down the sinkhole with turtle
Turtle
shells?
shells.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
that's how we got down.
It did. Some of us died, but then a
We
few of us
just got
made
each
it.
other up.
And there was that Armsy down there.
There's a big
Yeah.
charging guy.
We
Wait,
kept
what-
throwing
no
like
spoilers,
dynamite at
actually.
it.
Oh,
I don't know.
right,
If you
right.
haven't played the first Forest game, it's really cheap. Go play it.
It's definitely worth
It's
it.
amazing.
But yeah, V Rising kind of gives the same experience, not quite like the story-based horror experience,
Mm-hmm.
but just the experience of like surviving in a world and exploring the world.
What if? Wait, is there a town?
I think there might be based on the trailers.
Town.
Like a town, like a non PvP town that you can go to and trade. Because
Oh,
what
in
is what is the
V-Rising?
what is the silver for?
Yeah, you're right.
There's got to be
In
something.
V Rising.
I don't want to look it up. I want to find it myself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if there's a town,
That'd
I
be
feel
really
like that'd be
cool.
sick.
I was
Yeah.
looking at helmets, and you can buy some helmets for like 200 silver.
Oh, so
I have
there
like
has to be.
30 silver or something in one of the chests.
But yeah, I think you buy that from a traveling merchant.
Hmm.
So there's a dude that has the bag next to his name. I think that might be the merchant that we keep killing.
oh, I killed him like twice yesterday.
Yeah, but we need human form, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Then we can actually trade with him.
Huh.
Oh, that'd be so cool when we finally get human form where we could run around in the daytime and we don't have to worry about that.
And I'm pretty sure we can go, if there is a city, we can go to the city in human form.
Oh, that's
In
so
trade. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool. I wonder if you can like.
cool. I don't think you can use abilities in human form though.
I was gonna say you can like ambush a town.
I mean,
Get past the
maybe.
guards. Because I went
Yeah.
to a town. I think it's like north. I don't know. It's up north, but it was like this like, I don't know, this old timey town. It was like really quaint. I mean, I was
In V Rising?
yeah,
Huh.
with like horses and goats and stuff, or like all kinds of animals and
I
stuff.
found
like that.
two
Dogs.
horses yesterday,
Yeah,
which is cool because
It was
I've
a
never
really-
seen them before.
yeah. It was a really cute place, and that's where I found the I think it's silver ores, or maybe it's iron ores, but it's all imagine like an iron stone ore, but like shiny, completely.
It might be silver.
I couldn't mine it, so
Yeah, you probably need iron stuff for that.
Actually curious.
Yeah.
Is there silver ore?
if it's not silver, then it's iron ore. But there was a lot of it. I just couldn't.
I think
mine it.
iron ore is dark.
Yeah, yeah.
There is silver ore.
Oh, so then that. Do you have a picture of it?
Let's see.
That's probably what it was. Although, how
This.
would you carry that? No, that's not it. Can you look up iron ore?
Huh.
I think it might have been iron ore or something.
Maybe.
It's probably iron.
I just feel like there's so much in the game that we haven't even
Well, we need to
seen.
build the iron workbench so we can make the iron tools.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we need 16 iron ore to do that.
This is iron.
It wasn't that either. It was like shiny.
Well, that one's probably that was in a cave. Both those pictures were in a cave. So, did you see those outside?
yeah.
Okay, so they might look different,
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
but it might be either one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using a map, like an interactive map, to locate the bosses, so we don't have to use the blood thing.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes easier just to know a general area where the boss is, other than following the blood. Because you can set, okay, we're gonna go to this place tonight, and then we'll on the way back we'll stop here.
Yeah, you
just
can
plan your
maximize your route.
Yeah. If you're not using a map in the game, they have this thing called a blood altar, where that's where you see all the bosses, and you track their blood, and then this like little blood icon, or I don't know what you call it, like this mist will like guide you to where the boss is. But
Blood mist, I guess.
it gets pretty like annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna change something with it in the future.
Probably.
I kind of hope they do. Maybe they like what is it in Red Dead? If you like open up a treasure map, it shows you a general like circle or a general location of where where the chest is. If you're looking for a treasure map, I wonder if they're gonna do something similar to that. Like you do that, and then they're like, oh, the boss is in this general area. Go search it, so you can go search that area for it. I kind of hope they turn it to that.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a little bit better.
The one thing is, if someone's a veteran of this game and has like hundreds of hours, they're gonna know where all the bosses are. They won't even need to activate the blood thing. They can just run to them, defeat the bosses right away.
Yeah.
I feel like even if, like, let's say we even leave this server or something for whatever reason, we start over, the process is still so fun.
Yeah.
Like beating those bosses again, getting all the, building your base, all that kind of stuff.
I would love to have a fourth person to help us.
Yeah.
I keep telling Ricky, or, well, actually, you know what's cool is that just before we started recording, the V Rising dev team sent us a key to give away to our community. So
yeah. If you're on the
I mean,
podcast
whoever
and you want, I don't know what we'll do when
Probably
we'll do the giveaway.
Discord.
We'll do it through Discord. Yeah.
So join the Discord.
So if you want to be a part of that,
Yeah.
we got to make a some sort of section on the Discord for
Yeah.
giveaways.
I think last time we did something.
Just an announcement.
Yeah, in announcements, but I think we used some sort of bot to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me6.
Well, we have to make we can make it like a little check mark that if people click it, they just enter the giveaway in the Discord.
Yeah.
And then we can have a list of all the people that clicked it.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty easy.
Didn't you do that with Me6 last time?
Was it Me6?
Might have been Me6.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a feature that's with it.
I mean, yeah, we have the premium, so I wouldn't be surprised. But
The combat is really fun.
It's very smooth.
And I like how you unlock new abilities as you go on.
The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the dodge cooldown.
yeah.
That is true.
I wish they made it, maybe nerf it, but make it unlimited because it gets really irritating at times.
Yeah. The dodge also is combined with some other ability, whatever you have equipped. So if you have the main one, it actually heals you when you dodge.
Really?
Yeah, it heals you for a small percentage. You unlock other ones later on that like give you poison or like poison other enemies around you.
I like the chaos one that that explodes. Yeah,
You actually
leaves
get 2 dodges with that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all before I have it on the private world, and I never knew there were 2.
But yeah, the hardest part about the bosses sometimes is that you can't dodge because you dodge once and then it's a 5-second cooldown for the next dodge. I mean, imagine playing Dark Souls and there's a 5-second cooldown between dodges.
Yeah,
Well,
that
what
would
is-
be terrible.
What is like Dark Souls or Elden Ring? It's like a second.
It's a
or two?
stamina bar.
Oh, okay. They should.
So you have a certain amount of rolls until your stamina runs out.
if anything, like a second or two. 5 seconds is just too much.
Yeah.
Because like obviously with the exploding one, you could just go in a circle.
Nerf it, but make the time lower.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do, and it's perfect.
It's not as bad when you're playing with multiple people, but when I was playing the PvE server, it was terrible
because you were solo.
Yeah, because like he's only coming after you. No other enemies or no other players can aggro him. So when you can't dodge, you're just gonna get hit. Especially with the that one dude in the graveyard. that throws the poison everywhere.
Oh,
That guy was ridiculous. I couldn't dodge him.
Yeah.
Eventually, I managed to cheese him somehow, but it took forever.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what's cool about that with the poison guy is you get the poison dash,
yeah.
which is really nice.
That's a good one. But I think the chaos one is
the
the
chaos
best.
one's better.
'Cause you get 2 dodges.
and it explodes.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if the enemies are weak to certain things. Like certain
Yeah.
bosses are weak to chaos, but if it's a boss who has chaos damage, I wonder if they take less damage from it.
we need to build up our arsenal of magic.
Yeah.
We need to get ultimates and all the different class types.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder when we get the other ultimates.
Probably we need to defeat a boss for it.
Because that Bandit King boss was like the main boss for the southern portion of the map.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we got the iron stuff from it.
And now we have to venture up north to get iron.
Yeah, we need to finish all the bosses down south first.
There's 137 level.
I
right
still
below
need
him.
to defeat that butterfly lady again.
You could probably do it by yourself. Caleb
yeah,
went there and
probably.
Yeah,
almost did it.
she's really easy, especially if you use a crossbow. Just keep distance and the butterflies don't even bother you.
Huh.
I'm trying to find a list of the different types. So basically, there are I want to say
chaos.
5 different magic types.
Yeah.
Chaos. There's the poison one. There's
Unholy.
is that the
Illusion.
poison one?
That might be the poison one. Yeah, I guess what the poison guy used.
But they're all different, and each one has their own dash ability. Each one has their own ultimate ability. Each one has their own projectile abilities. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's just so much you can do. I'm trying to find the different types, but
Pretty sure it's blood,
yeah, blood,
illusion, unholy.
chaos, and frost.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we have the ice queen
The
one.
frost is pretty good too.
I did like the frost bat.
That's the only one we have that's frost.
I know, but it's good though.
The frost dash.
Does that freeze anything?
We don't
because,
have a dash.
Because when you what?
Do we have a frost dash?
No, we don't.
Oh.
Oh,
But like
yeah.
what is it? Dashes. You dash away, but you leave behind a silhouette.
yeah.
So like the enemies go for the silhouette, so it gives you time to move away. But obviously the boss knows it doesn't attack the silhouette; he attacks you still. So that's where the stupid timer regen thing comes into play.
I would rather that be a separate dash ability.
Yeah. The frost dash does. It shields yourself for 125% of your spell power. Your next primary attack deals 25 bonus damage. Oh, the frost dealing 50% magic damage in the inflicting chill on nearby element. Yeah, so it basically does damage and it freezes them.
Well, what's cool is with the abilities, you're not stuck in a class. You can kind of mix and match your abilities. And I don't know if it's true or not, but it might boost you if you have all of one type.
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
running with all chaos. I didn't really see a difference.
Same for me too. I don't know. We mentioned something about that, but
I kind of like that though, because then you can kind of pick and choose to whatever you like.
yeah.
You're not locked in.
There are so many. I kind of don't want to look at all these. 'Cause I haven't unlocked them, but there are so many abilities.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's awesome.
And then as you unlock new weapons, the higher tiered ones have more abilities. So you have your basic spear ability, which is the jab. Then you unlock the second one, which is a flurry of jabs. And I don't even know what the third one is because we haven't unlocked iron.
No, there's not a second one.
Yeah, there is.
Or there's only a second one. There's not a third.
Oh, really?
There's only two. So
well, there's the main. That's what I mean. The main jab, the click.
well, yeah, the click. That's the basic attack that you have with it.
Yeah, that is your.
Then you get the copper stuff that gives you the Q ability, which is whatever your weapon that you're using. Then you get the iron stuff, and then you get the Q ability, and then whatever the second ability is. So technically, yeah, you're right. You get,
so we
okay.
need the
Oh, okay.
iron,
yeah.
and then we can use the other ability.
There's still a lot for us to do.
I know.
And I think I have like 8 hours in the game. 7 or 8.
I have like 13, maybe.
Yeah, about the same as Chug.
Yeah, because we played together an
Yeah.
extra day.
Oh yeah, I streamed it one day and you didn't get on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to stream it tomorrow, unless something else comes up.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else that I would want to play.
Huh.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
We'll probably play it for a while until some new game comes out.
We'll probably play it. I mean, we were thinking about playing the Quarry, but I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll play it.
Isn't that the one where the streamers can interact with you or something?
I don't know how
sorry,
it's
you're-
work. Before the game came out, I thought think that's what it was.
The viewers can interact with your game. Or something.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure though.
Huh.
But
I really like the way the building works.
mm-hmm.
Because basically you set up this basic base with like little wooden walls. You get your castle heart down, which is like your tool cupboard, and you just throw the blood essence in there for the upkeep, and that's pretty much it at the start. The area we're on, we went to a high plain on the top of this mountain, and there's only one entrance up, so we can block that entrance with a door, and that's the only way enemies could get in.
Mm-hmm.
There's no chance of enemies breaking the other walls down.
Well, that's why I want to make that second castle below.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if we do that, then they'll have to raid into the first castle, and then we can take the stairs up to the second castle, and they have to raid into that, which also has an airlock.
We could try to
So
make
it's
the
like-
first castle confusing with like multiple doors.
Probably not super confusing. But you probably only need to put, because we have 2 entrances up, right?
Yeah.
On the second castle.
Right.
So we could put an airlock here,
Be like 8 doors in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and then an airlock
on-
leading up to the top tier.
Yeah, and then we can close off the.
So it's like six doors.
yeah, but
Because
then
there's 3.
but then we close off the what do you call it? The castle heart.
Yeah, we can close
Yeah.
the castle heart and then have another door. And then
So-
we can put the waygate and anything cosmetic we want in the bottom one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this stone wall that we have now, is that the final tier?
I think there's a higher tier.
I don't even know if it's worth upgrading.
Same
for
with
a
the
while.
floor.
What is it like reinforced?
It's with
stone?
iron.
Oh,
Iron?
Yeah,
That's expensive.
yeah.
That's crazy.
yikes! Yeah.
I'm
That
pretty
would-
sure I've seen pictures of it. Everything looks so shiny and nice.
Uh,
I don't know. It looks really good, but
imagine that shiny floor.
yeah.
I mean, maybe if we get to the point where we have that much iron.
Well, yeah. Well, probably we can't. That's the downside. I was gonna say we can't just like
Teleport.
teleport away.
Yeah, the teleporting system doesn't allow you to carry things other than your tools, which are like your sword, and
Which
stuff like
would
that.
make it easier to get up north and collect it and go back down.
Yeah,
So they do that so you
you do make the trip.
have to make the trip so you
Yeah.
can get PvP.
Although if you have a horse, you can get there pretty
I
fast.
wonder if you can put storage on a horse.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be
You might
cool.
be able to put a
So
saddlebag.
you have a lot of storage already.
That is true,
Mhm.
and there's no weight limit either,
If you
Yeah.
manage to fill your inventory with iron, you'd get quite a bit.
Yeah.
unless it's more than 20 iron ore per ingot.
Oof.
I don't know
Huh.
what it is. I haven't checked.
Are there upgraded furnaces?
I guarantee there is.
If we wanted to make things more efficient, we would put all our like smelters into a separate room, a workshop room.
And you
And-
you put the workshop floors and the workshop walls around it,
And then it boosts.
and then it
the
boosts it.
Oh, by how much?
Well, it
Sure.
decreases the total cost by 25%.
Yeah, but what about the smelter? That's considered
Smelters?
It's not a workshop item. It's
I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a smithy.
a smithy item.
We should do that.
Yeah.
25%.
So it'll help a
Significant.
lot.
Plus, yeah, especially if we're getting new weapons,
Mm-hmm.
new armor kits.
We're gonna need that. Maybe it decreases the amount of time it takes to smelt.
It
Mhm.
doesn't. The only thing that does is having it in a room to begin with. It actually decreases the time. So when it's just with the wooden palisades around the outside, there's no bonus. But when you have it in an enclosed room, it increases the speed by like, I think it might be 25.
Oh.
And then the third step is you have a specific room for it with the floors and walls. And then that decreases the resources.
we can turn the top castle into like mini rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be the play.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities with it. And a lot of customization too.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Really good game, honestly.
It's worth 20. It's
Oh,
cheap too, which
There's
is crazy.
there's so much content for $20.
Like we can get 20 hours plus out of that
Oh, yeah.
easily.
It's not AAA, is it?
No.
no,
It feels AAA.
It's early access, non AAA, indie developer. Like it's crazy.
Like, I don't think we've had any. Well, okay, so when I first joined your server, I was having weird lag issues. That might have been a server
Yeah.
issue, but that's the only issue we've had with the game so far.
Mm-hmm.
No
Kinda-
other bugs.
it kind of reminds me of when we first played Valheim,
Yeah, it does.
but there's more content to
Yeah,
it.
I feel like there's more to it than Valheim.
I don't even know
I-
where Valheim
I
is
still
at the
can't
moment.
believe that one update. It was like a home update. And it
The
took,
home,
like, a
yeah,
year
the
to make.
cosmetic update or something.
That's unfortunate.
It was very boring and bland.
I thought it was
They are
updated
working
since
on
then.
Stuff, though.
Valheim
No.
took everything by storm. Then
I'm surprised this game isn't.
well, yeah, there's a lot of people playing it, but
There's not like
Not-
big streamers or anything.
not as
playing
much
it,
as
so it's not
Valheim, yeah.
pushing. It's not pushing other people to play it.
I think it's because it has that mobile look.
Yeah,
Because like Valheim was what, third person?
it was third person, but it had like the style of like PS1 graphics,
I remember
which
that,
made it
yeah.
very unique.
Yeah.
This game looks just like another MMO. I guarantee people don't really know what the game's about.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we were thinking before.
You see it and you don't think, like, you don't know that
You're
there's
like,
that
oh,
much
it's another one of these
content.
grindy pay-to-win MMOs.
Yeah, and it's
and you look and it's a
not.
survival game. It's like, I don't know, it's different.
I'm gonna look at how many people are playing at the moment.
Probably, it's like in the top 20 on Steam, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, all-time peak was 150,000 people. The last 24-hour peak was 67,000 people, and in the last 33 minutes, almost 50,000 people.
That's crazy.
That's a
I
lot.
think it's a
good amount.
Monday, too.
It's a
I think
lot of
it's a
people.
Monday, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
now
is-
when we're publishing the podcast, though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. Oh, it's not top 10.
Not anymore. Some days it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, it was top 20, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, definitely.
on weekends, I guarantee it goes up a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
The lighting is really cool.
It is.
They had to
shade
make it work
system.
well with the shade, and also just like inside the castle. And
Did you see I put all those torches everywhere to make it look good?
yeah, I keep seeing pictures of blue torches. Those look sick.
Ooh. I wonder if you need some sort of, maybe you use gem dust with it, because
Yeah,
gem dust
maybe.
is blue.
Huh.
I'm
Or
not sure.
bones, because like remember that mist maker thing?
Oh yeah, you're
It's
right.
a blue
yeah.
fire, blue flame.
Maybe we haven't unlocked the recipe for it yet.
You know what I think would be cool? Playing that on the Steam Deck.
Together.
Yeah, but that'd be hard though, because it's like it's odd.
So there has touchpads, so you can actually just use. You can
yeah.
look and aim with a touchpad.
Have you seen people play it on the Steam
Yeah, I
Deck
have.
yet?
How much is a Steam Deck?
It's like $650.
Well, that's for the
higher
most
tier.
expensive one.
Wait, Steam Deck?
Steam Deck.
Why are there things coming out for Stream Deck?
The Stream Deck is the Elgato Stream
I
Deck.
know. I'm sorry. What was it? Like you said, 600?
You
It's
can't
like
even
$650 for
purchase it yet.
for the higher tier.
You have to pre-order it.
Well, you have to put in $5 as like a thing to be able to pre-order it.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
It's not at all.
$650 for the highest one.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's cool is it also people say that it encourages them to play games that they normally wouldn't. Like earlier, you were saying like, indie games kind of eh. But
Well,
like,
okay. It's very. I do like indie games a lot.
But like people say that sometimes they don't want to play this indie game on their giant screen.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, like a side scroller might not look as good on a giant monitor screen.
Yeah.
But then having it on a small handheld, that's like games that people used to play years ago.
Oh, that's tempting. I gotta stop looking at this.
We
I-
both put in
we
a
put in the
pre-order.
$5
Oh,
for
you
it.
did? Oh,
Because if you put the $5 in for it, you can get an email to be able to pre-order it. But if you don't, you will probably have to wait till like next year.
But right now it says Q3.
Yeah.
So
Which is like in the next couple months.
Yeah.
after October, right? Around October.
October is the final month of Q3, yeah. No. September is.
September is final month of Q3.
Yeah. October, November, December.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, September.
So you'd
Huh.
get it in October?
We wouldn't get it in October. We'd probably get it around Christmas.
No, if it says Q3, so you said September.
The purchasing would be able in Q3.
Yeah, people say it takes about a week or two to deliver.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We probably get it in September then.
I don't know. I'm really excited for it because I think it'll actually help us like I don't know, kind of revitalize some of the old stuff we had going on years ago.
We used to like lay in bed and play our DSs and Game Boys.
Well, there's that, but I mean like going to someone's house with it
Yeah.
and setting it
Yeah.
up and just playing games like in person, which is something that we haven't done in years
Mm-hmm.
because we all have our computers separately now.
Yeah.
The
Or if you
Switch
go
is-
on trips, you can
Switches
take
are
it
the
with you and you don't have
closest
to
thing to
like.
Yeah,
Wait, what are you saying
You
about?
can
The
play on
Switch is like
trips
the
and
closest
stuff.
thing that we've done, like playing together.
that is
Yeah.
true. We play the Switch together like every once in a while.
Playing
Mhm.
Worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Worms the other day for like $6 on the Switch. It's really fun.
Worms is fun.
But the cool thing about the Steam Deck is you get that and you get your entire library.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to pay for anything.
So it's not like one of those consoles where you buy the console, then you got to buy separate SD cards unless you get like a lower storage version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to buy games and all this extra stuff to go with it.
Yeah.
It's like you have it and that's it. That's all you need. It comes with a carrying case and you're good to go.
Yeah.
And since the Vita, I've been looking for like the perfect handheld console.
I was thinking about getting a Vita for a while.
Yeah, I wanted one, but the SD cards were like $70.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Stupid proprietary thing.
I only ever had the PSP.
Same.
That was a good PSP.
Yeah.
I mean,
fun.
we
You had the 2000. I had the
Yeah.
3000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we had Game Boys and DSs, and we loved handheld gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a while since they've had any decent ones come out.
That is true.
I mean, the Switch obviously is a good one.
They
but-
have the bootleg ones that Linus Tech Tips always talks about.
Oh, what is that one?
There was a couple.
Aya Neo,
Aya Neo.
something like that.
Like PSPs?
No,
No.
there's like they're little mini PCs.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, the one that currently is out costs $1,500, and it doesn't stack up to the Steam Deck anywhere near it. And, like the Steam Deck blows it out of the water.
Like I'm pretty sure it's not even 720. I think it's 1080p. So it's like it doesn't run as well as the Steam Deck.
What's the Steam Deck going to be?
720?
Oh, okay.
Or no,
I
it's
thought
like
it was like 800p.
it's like it's in between 720 and 960. So it's like I'm pretty sure it's 800 something.
But it's crazy. People play Red Dead on there, and it runs decently, like 40 frames per second.
Yeah.
It's just
so fun.
insane.
It's going to be funny to have like your headphones plugged into it and then be on Discord. Just like,
Oh yeah, because you
Handheld?
can have Discord on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, a couple things about that. It's hard to get Game Pass stuff on there. You can't just easily do it. You have to do a bunch of weird Linux stuff.
That's fine.
But I don't really care. I just
I mean,
like
if I have
Steam.
my Steam library and that's it, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Because I have a few games in my library, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That'd be so cool though. Like
600
you
or
travel somewhere
700.
oh.
and then like you're in a hotel at night and you hop on Discord with just
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I know the mic is on it.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably awful.
Probably
Is there a
really
mic
bad.
on it?
It
you
might
just
be,
plug in your
but you
hypers.
can, yeah,
That is
just
true.
the HyperX is on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping it's gonna like actually bring a change in the gaming industry where things go back to more handheld stuff a lot of times, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I might have to put in a reservation for that.
Yeah, just throw in the 5
I didn't know it
for
was $650. That's so cheap.
I know.
That's for the Mac, so that comes with like what does it say?
You get into
the glass
scratch, like
Scratch-free.
resistant, like also, what is it? Sun resistant, like reflection resistant.
Yeah, it comes with a cleaning cloth,
It comes with a carrying case.
the nicer carrying case actually.
Yeah, and then it also comes with a 1 terabyte.
No, 512.
Is it 512?
512, yeah.
Yeah. What is it? NVMe SSD.
That's the fastest storage they have.
Yeah, it's there's some decent stuff on that.
But just be aware, people say that if it's for competitive gaming, it's not the best device.
Yeah, we just play for like indie games.
Well, I saw some guy on YouTube. He was giving it a bad review because he got it because he only wanted to play Apex, Warzone, and Valorant on it. And he's like, "Oh, I can't even play Valorant on it." And Warzone is laggy. Like, dude, that's not the device for that.
You know what this is going to be really good for?
What?
Multiverses.
Yeah.
This is going to be so good
heading
for that.
over, but the only downside is you need 4 controllers. Because it's not like the Switch where you can pop it off.
That is
Doesn't
true.
everyone already have controllers?
Yeah, that is true.
Just if you ever have like a party or something, just have everyone bring their own.
have them bring it. And there's Bluetooth in it, so you don't need to have it connected through any wires or anything. So
it says expected order availability is after Q3, which is October 2022 or later.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So it'll probably be like before
we'll probably
Christmas.
get it around Christmas time.
Yeah. Oh, we totally veered off V Rising.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
whatever.
I'm excited to play games like V Rising on the
Yeah.
Steam
Yeah.
Deck.
I feel like we've had the same like conversation before.
We have.
We
'cause
probably have, but
I don't know. I bring it up a lot because I'm really excited for it.
that's what we're passionate about, Ben.
Oh no, I feel like I remember doing this exact thing like a couple.
Yeah, well, you're being a hater.
I'm not being a hater.
All right, you guys want to do that the sour fruit thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could do that. But overall consensus of V Rising.
Incredible.
It's amazing for
Absolutely.
the price too. The price is $20.
If you are like me and you needed something to revitalize the survival game genre for you, this game is it.
Yeah.
For $20.
Make sure it's better with friends though. So
Yeah,
if you
true.
do get it, make sure you play with at least another person.
But it's way more viable to play alone than Rust.
True.
Yeah.
You can still have an enjoyable experience, even with single player.
And most of the people we've run into, even though we're not in any high pop servers, have been pretty nice. Nobody's tried to attack us or anything. So
I don't think that's the case everywhere, but
that
some
is
servers.
true.
Even
but
then, it's mostly on a level playing field because the gear level doesn't matter, although they might have better abilities. Still,
Yeah.
you could still probably manage.
I'm sure there's some sort of V Rising meta.
probably, but if we mostly play it for PvE, it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, and there are PvE servers, so you can just play those.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. Let's get that fruit. Let's get it.
I'm already like, I don't know. This
I don't know
sour
how
feeling.
this is gonna be.
This is our citric acid.
No one eat that chunk.
I feel like cantaloupe first because it's kind of mellow. I feel like pineapple has a little bit of citrus.
Yeah, we can do cantaloupe.
You hate cantaloupe, Chug, right?
I don't mind it. It's just very bland.
I don't know how much to put on.
Just tap
I
it.
guess. Oh no, it's a big chunk.
Did I get enough? Oh, it's a lot.
All right, ready?
All right, I didn't get that much.
Huh?
You must have gotten a lot. Oh,
Once it hits the sweetness of it.
We need to cover. We need to cover the next one.
A what?
We need to cover
Cover?
the next one in it, like both sides.
oh.
I want.
That kind of gives me heartburn. No.
I'm already getting heartburn.
What? I don't know. Is this safe?
Probably not, but let's just.
Probably not. All right, we'll only go a little bit at a time.
We'll
Pineapple?
do. No, we'll do this one.
Okay. This one's very, very chill. It has
This
hardly
is
any taste.
food grade.
This is honeydew.
Honey poo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big piece.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
like that.
no, that's a lot.
All right, ready? Oh no.
Wait, you did both sides?
Oh no,
This is ginormous.
This is a lot.
No, I don't know if
Wait,
it's
I want to
safe
show
to
the
eat,
camera
honestly.
how much we have on here.
That's all. I have a lot on here.
Look at that.
Yeah, I still have
The camera
quite a
can't even
bit.
see it. It can't even
It didn't
focus
even
on it.
I'm scared.
All right, ready?
Oof.
Dude,
It's so gross.
You asked why I didn't want to do it.
you want to do it, Ben?
No.
Ugh. Why did we decide to do this?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna
I pushed. Oh, it's still in my mouth. It's on my lips.
eat a grape. Eat a grape because it helps.
Wow.
I forgot how good grapes are.
Yeah, grapes are amazing.
I haven't had them in so long.
We're just all just eating it without it now.
All right, time for grapes on it.
Grape?
Oh.
Yeah. This actually looks like a candy.
Yeah, it does. Whoa.
Whoa.
What was that?
A big chunk just.
Oh. That hit me.
If you have citric acid at home, try this. Hurt
It's
yourself.
definitely weird.
Ben, can you look up the safe amount of consumption that a human can have with this stuff?
I mean, if you think about it, like,
Warheads, if you get a whole thing of
well, I was referring to like
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. They're covered in this crap.
True.
So, I mean, I would assume
Is safe.
it definitely is safe because they do put it in candy. Added to food products 1.01 to 0.04%.
What?
No solid limit. It has to do with maintaining balance with other
Dietary factors.
dietary factors.
Wait, how much is lethal?
That didn't even have an answer.
Oh.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be tough because pineapple already has a little bit of a citric.
This is still pineapple right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Pineapple is the most.
I'm not gonna do a ton on this. That's still a lot.
Ugh.
No.
I already feel my heart. Well, this one's not as bad.
It was concentrated.
Ugh.
It was like watery, and then the concentrated stuff just hit my tongue.
Yeah.
I smell something like sour from here.
No, you don't.
No, how?
There's no way.
You're in another room.
That's airtight, Ben.
I don't know what I smelled.
I mean, there's a hole right there,
I mean, maybe,
but like that would be really weird.
I stick my nose through that hole.
ew.
This one's gonna be the oddest one, I think.
I just want to get through this so I can start eating the fruit normally.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whew.
This is gonna taste like Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, the watermelon
Maybe.
flavor.
Maybe.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Grape.
Yeah, I don't know how safe it is.
I don't know if we'll ever do this again.
I love all the chewing ASMR noises.
Yeah, I
At one
know.
point we were considering doing like chocolate, but I'm glad we
Oh.
didn't.
Yeah.
We were gonna try many
disgusting.
different things, and I was just like, no, let's just stick with fruit. See how it does.
I think we should put it in the diffuser over there.
Oh. Would that
Ugh.
even do anything?
Probably. I don't know. Probably
You
not.
should have put the like spicy lemonade G Fuel in it.
Ew. Oh, that would have made us die of coughing. All right.
Yeah, that was
That was
interesting.
decent.
Wasn't a huge activity or anything, but
It was a
Well, if you have
Interesting
citric acid at
one.
home
it was
and
an experiment.
fruit, try it, I guess.
but
Don't do too much.
Yeah, like a 1 or 2.
That what is it? The one I did both sides on. I think it might have been the
Honeydew.
honeydew. That was terrible.
I think the least. I don't know. Maybe the watermelon because it was very watery, kind of watery.
Yeah.
No, I think the pineapple was the least for
oh,
me.
I just got concentrated on the watermelon or the pineapple.
Honeydew's aftertaste tastes like poop. I mean,
Honeydew's weird.
it's
It-
like
no one- I
it's
feel like
really weird.
It's just there.
It's the
I don't know why
filler.
they sell it. Probably because no one else would buy it otherwise.
Yeah. Just
Maybe.
filler.
Yeah. I mean, who actually goes out and says, I want to buy honeydew just to eat?
I don't
I don't know.
know.
There might be
Just-
that one weird person that is either
It's like-
listening to the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, sorry.
It's like the ugly like sibling to the cantaloupe.
Even then, cantaloupe is a weird fruit. If you think about it.
Yeah, it is kind of
I
weird.
don't
but-
mind them.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're refreshing to eat.
Oh,
Now it's citric acid.
I feel that my stomach.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're just helping our stomach get even more acidic than it already is.
Mm.
Oh, man.
All right. Okay. Fun activity. V-Rising's awesome. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next podcast.